Look at this. I got headphones on. I got a mic going. Baby.
If
Huh?
only people could see you now.
Hey, no video. We've gone through this before.
All right,
No
all right,
video.
all right. Welcome to This Commerce Life. This is a podcast aimed at small, medium entrepreneurs focused on commerce. I'm Phil, your host, and Kenny, your co-host, will join us as well. And we're going to talk to you about the world of retail and commerce and how things are changing in the world.
That's not pleasant. I just woke up. I thought it's 7 o'clock. It's not like it's 2 o'clock in the morning.
I know, right? No. But thank you for doing it so early.
No, it's my apologies because I just didn't feel very good on Thursday night. Like it just was off. So I thought, nah.
No, I get it.
Right.
Man.
It was a long day.
Yeah.
It was good. It was a good week, really good week. But just, you know what I mean? Like it just.
Yeah. Lots going on. And
the usual shit. Yeah. Right. And then, but you know what it is? You're sitting there thinking, it's like, well, I was in Edmonton, so it would have been closer to 9. And I'm thinking, I'm not going to make it. It's just not going to happen.
I won't lie. Like, so I was actually, I made the mistake. So usually what I do is on the nights we record, I take a break and then I come back downstairs and I work, right? And so when I get on with you, I'm kind of like, I'm at the end of whatever I'm working on.
Right.
So I got enough steam to make it, right? And then that night, I just made the mistake of going upstairs. I went upstairs to put something away, sat down on the bed. And so when you texted me, I was sitting on the bed going,
I don't want to go back downstairs.
I've totally chilled out. Like, so when you said, I'm okay, I'm like, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things, right? I was sort of in the same boat. Like I'm thinking, I can't remember the time I texted you. It was probably, let's say 6:30, 7:30 Edmonton time, or whatever. And I kind of thought, you know what? Like I'm going to be asleep in the next hour.
Yeah.
You know, my stomach's not right. I'm just tired. I'm thinking, you know what? I just hope Maddie's kind of okay because I just don't want to do this tonight.
Yeah, no. Honestly, it was totally cool.
No, it's good. I'm glad it worked out for both of us then.
Yeah.
So what's going on?
Oh my gosh. So you know what? I had a break week from the kids, right? So the kids, this is mid-semester for them. So they get a week off. So I thought, great, I'm gonna be able to chill out and do like I had just a bonkers week. Like it just like, holy crap, man. Like, so I started off meeting, it was like meet Kenny's friends week. So I talked to both of your friends. I had coffee with Shnane. Shnane
isn't she like just awesome? Come on,
you know, free plug for Shnane, right? So
oh my God, I love her.
Social. She's such a breath of fresh air.
Isn't she exactly what your daughter? You love your daughter.
Yeah. She's super smart and bright and
she's a go-getter. She's got a cool little business going. You know, she's super bright.
She looks like she's 26. She's a little bit more than I was going to say her age, but I feel like that's inappropriate on the air. But
she looks like she's 20. What are you talking about? 26.
She does. Well, I originally said 18 or 19, and I think I actually might have offended her a little bit. But in any case, she's very young to be running like an 8-9 man, agency that now is in 2 cities, right? So it's just like,
and 2 cities not close.
Yeah, no.
The office in Vancouver, and she's opening in Toronto. Come on.
Yeah. In the heart of Queen Street, no less, right?
How cool is that?
Anyway, so I was super, super impressed, and
I thought you would be. She's just a sweetheart. I mean, she's just really. Yeah. She's just bright.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, and she gets her stuff and she's just, I just love her. I think she's awesome. I'm glad you guys had a chance to meet.
Me too.
So hopefully you'll be able to help her out, do some stuff because I threw some stuff at her as well.
Yeah. No, I think so. But and you know, and I met the other two, and the other two are pretty amazing. I think one guy, I've pitched him something already.
Which one? You can plug everybody. It doesn't matter. It's all good stuff.
Pink.
Pink Solution's awesome. Dave's a super nice guy too.
I think
you know what? That's a good brand.
Yeah.
I think it's a really good line.
Yeah.
I think it's just got a swack of potential.
Yeah.
It's the timing. I mean, think of the timing. That's a 28-year-old company that's been manufacturing a non-toxic, eco-friendly economically friendly product for 28 years. I mean, you want to talk a company that's like not ahead of itself, but like a million miles ahead.
Yeah. Well, and it's probably the perfect case for someone who needs some digital right now, because
100%.
He's got so many good reviews, but nobody really knows he's out there, right? So
there's one retailer, and then just word of mouth, all over the place.
Well, I said to him too, like I said, look at, if you really look at it, like the next, like you're kind of sandwiched between someone like Vim, right? Who is pure chemicals and
$199, $299.
Yeah,
so everybody knows what this
conglomerate.
is. The brand is called Pink Solution.
Yeah.
And what it was or is, it's really a all-purpose, highly concentrated cleaner. So they sell a little 500 ml tub that'll make, I think, 16 liters worth of like Fantastic or Windex kind of cleaner.
Yeah.
And then they have a scrub that'll probably, it's a 500 ml scrub that probably does 4 bottles of Vim.
Yeah.
Right. So super nice stuff.
Yeah.
But septic tank safe. So everybody on, in your part of the world for cabins, eco-friendly, economical, good for, for camping, for boating, for indoor, for outdoor, like offices, like super economical. Anyway, so people understand what Pink is. So sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah. So I've pitched him all sorts of stuff that I think we should be doing for him to get his name out there. And then like really you look at the other side, and the closest thing to him is something like 7th Generation.
7th Gen, maybe some Method. But even then, I think he's even different than them.
No, I mean, no disrespect to those guys. They do
good brands, great brands.
But I think he's got a more potent yet more natural solution that's gentler, right? So just a really unique kind of category, where you've got like a good in Vim, and you've got a better in 7th Gen and whatchamacallit, and then he's kind of like the best, right, of that bunch. So
I totally agree with you. And I think I'm hoping, I'm hoping that he can get some decent distribution. I mean, see, the thing is with even something like that, like it could be in a marine distributor. It could be in a janitorial distributor. It could be in a hardware store.
Yeah.
It's obviously in mass. It's been selling in London for years.
Yeah.
So it's like it's been around. It's been in Costco. They've been doing road shows for years. Just a great product. It really is. It's a really good product.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad you talked to him. He's really, really nice too.
He's a good dude. He's super nice. And like once we get talking, it's there's got a million things, we're trying to.
Oh yeah. Before you know it, like you're bouncing all over the place, right?
Yeah. And then I talked to Aaron as well from Quest Vitamins.
He's good. Aaron's really, it just needs some rebranding, relaunching.
Yeah. He's interesting because he's got some socials happening, but I think there's something wrong with the audience, or there's something wrong with his messaging, because he's getting, like, he sent me some of his results and he has really good numbers, right? So the amount of money he's spending, on advertising and pushing and everything, he's getting really good numbers.
So what is it?
He's not getting traction though. So I think he's talking to the wrong audience. Like, so I think he's got good messaging and good pictures, right? And then he's pushing. So he's getting lots of people clicking on it, or he's got lots of people looking, but not a lot of people clicking, which means, you have good content, but it's probably either the wrong audience or you're saying the wrong thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know which one it is. I mean, in terms of audience, the problem that brand, it's not a problem. The challenge that brand would have is that it is premium.
Yeah.
And if you're talking just a really good story that a vitamin supplement user would like to hear, you're right. I think you'll get the clicks, but they'll look at it and think, geez, this is more than I wanted to necessarily pay, potentially.
Yep.
So it could be that they're getting the right group of people, but not the right group of people.
Yeah.
Like they're getting the right user, but they need the guy or gal who's going to be willing to pay a little bit more for that product line.
Yeah. So I think in his case, I sent him back an email. I just, we had a quick chat, and then I came back after looking at all this stuff, and I said, I think I can help you, but I need to see more analytics first so I can figure out what it is.
I'm in the same boat with him.
And so,
and I'll tell you what, once you meet him,
it's
it's a hard one not to help.
Yeah.
Just a really nice guy. And I think, you know what, it's one of those ones you're going to say, yeah, you know what, I just feel like helping him because I think I just want to help him.
You know what's so, and it's really weird because I think you and I are wired differently like that, because he said to me, yeah, feel free to pitch or feel free to like send me a quote on what you can do. And I said to him, you know what, I'm not there yet. Like what I want to be able to do, I think at very least, is now that I've talked to you and I know who you are, is I want to be able to tell you what's wrong with it first, right? And then if you think it's the same thing, or if you didn't know that at all, like, you know, because he has some existing infrastructure where he's paying somebody to do some stuff for him. Like I said to him, I think at very least is I need to understand what they're doing for you. And then if I can tell you what's wrong, then you can tell me, look, like they should have spotted that. They shouldn't have spotted that. You know, like
I really like you to help me.
So, yeah.
I'm
And
the
then
same
I
way.
can
The
say,
first time I met him, he's the same thing. You got to help me. I said, Aaron, like, let me.
Yeah.
Let's talk first.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you know, I mean, it's obviously about the money. I mean, I want to make money.
Yeah.
But I want to make sure that what you're paying me is of value to you.
Yeah.
Billing is easy. I mean, I can bill.
Yeah.
But that's not what I mean. I want to bill you, but I want to bill you because I want to think, well, yeah, I mean, I think I can help this guy. Not because I have the ability to take 10 minutes and write an invoice. I can do that.
Yeah.
But
nobody should get the wrong idea. Kenny and I want to bill for something.
Oh, yes, we want to bill.
We like billing for things, right?
But it makes it sound like we do everything for free. But no, we do like to bill.
Yeah.
But I think we're both in the same boat. I don't want, like, you know what it is? I want to sleep. I want my client to say, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm paying him X.
Yeah.
And he was worth X plus.
Yeah.
Even if it's plus a little, I just want it always to be X plus.
Yeah.
Right. I want them to think, wow, that was you know, if it's a steal, I'm okay with that too.
Yeah.
Like if that's what they really feel, then I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. Because then it's good, right? Yeah. Plus then there's an opportunity for long term. And most of these people you're going to find, I mean, because we send the same people to each other. They end up being more friends.
Yeah. Right? I know. I like it. I really do. I think it's a better way of doing business. I think it's the right way of doing business. So
I got to talk to your cat person.
Oh yeah.
My week has been just such a train wreck.
Yeah. What's going on with you?
It's not train wreck in all positive ways. It's a train wreck that didn't go off the rails. There's no wreck. It's no wreck.
Okay.
No, I was away for most of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Like just a good week. Like just those weeks when when you get back and you're exhausted, but you think, you know what? I think I got a lot of stuff done.
Yeah.
Like a lot of stuff done.
Yeah.
And I've got a few small accounts like Aaron and that another person in the Okanagan that I think I can really I think we can actually do some stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think we're going to get traction, and I think these guys are going to do better than they're doing now.
Yeah.
Right. And they're going to do well. And that's all I really care about right now.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Totally hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are the kids doing? How are the not your kids, the kids, the school kids?
The kids are, they're all on break this week. So I imagine they're doing great. Yeah. Oh no, not my kids. Like just these kids.
No, the school. What do you call them?
School kids. Yeah.
They're on break too.
Wait. No, only one set of kids. So just my school.
Jesus Christ! Does Ontario have school or what?
Yeah, no. Just Centennial kids are on break. My own kids are all at school. They don't get to.
Yeah, but university taking a break already?
College, right? So they're semestered. Yeah, they're semestered. So halfway through the semester, they get a break week and then come back. So
Jesus.
Yeah.
No, when you first said it, I thought it was your kids. I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh geez, they're all three are home. You're going, oh my God, you must have had a hell of a week.
You know what? So my 16-year-old is grade 11, right? So I got a year left, and then he goes to university. Yeah. And I'm looking at tuition, going, I need to bill more. Like I need to. Good Lord, right? Like I need to bill more, like just to get him into school, right? Like God forbid that he wants to go away for school, then I need to like bill double, triple. Like good God,
yeah, right? There's no more charity work now, people. We need to bill.
No, everything gets billed now. Like holy crap, right? So.
You know what? I'll tell you though, it goes fast. I mean, Carly graduated, right? So she's gone. Like she's done. She's not as expensive as she was.
Yeah.
Because those expenses are gone. She landed a cool job last week.
Okay.
All on her own.
Cool.
You leveraging some contacts, like super stoked.
Wow.
Right?
All right.
I mean, Daniel's still costing us money because he's still going to school.
Yeah.
But he's another one. He'll do fine when he gets out. It's good, right?
So Ryan and I went up to, Ryan's my oldest, and we went up to Ottawa yesterday. So we drove back same day, because he wanted to look at 5 hours, 4.5 hours.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Each way?
So yeah.
It's a hell of a day.
It's kind of it was a trek, but honestly, like, it wasn't worth, we were at the university for maybe 3-4 hours. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, tops, right? Like, and so you're just like, it's weird to go and sleep over and then drive back, right? It's just, so we drove up, drove back, and one of the girls that I know there, I remember when she was, like yay high, and but she's in her third year of university, and so at one point I went, listen, I'm gonna go take a nap so I can drive home, and then the two of them just went off, right? And I was just like, I can't believe I sound like an old fogey, right? Like, I remember when she was like 6, right? And now she's in third year, she's this strong, independent woman, so smart, like, yeah, and I'm taking a nap in the car, right? Like, God, it's just
old man,
like, that's exactly.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. But
excuse me, guys, it's like 2:00. I gotta take a nap now.
It's my nap time. Is there anything else left to do, or
can someone make me a cup of tea or hot milk?
Yeah. Oh, I was going to tell you too. So, the coffee samples you sent me.
Yeah.
I have hooked up with a really good friend of mine who is a photographer. And she's going to lightbox all your shots, and we're going to do some Pinterest shots, and we're going to do a whole bunch of stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah. No worries. So I'm super stoked because she's a really good photographer. So I'm just like,
so what's it going to cost me? More coffee?
No, man.
That's okay. If it costs me more, listen, I'll be happy to pay in coffee.
Because
I know you just came off this billing bullshit.
I know,
that
right?
Works for every. Okay, so just so the audience understands,
I'm never
Bill
billing
needs
you
to
for
bill more. Phil cannot bill me.
No, I'm never billing you for anything. Are you kidding? No.
You can bill me for coffee. If you want another case of coffee, I will happily send you a case of coffee.
No, man. We're good. So anyway, I'm super stoked.
I'll send some coffee to her.
Back, so yeah. She's a total coffee nut. So at some point,
I'll send you. Well, over the next couple, I'll send you cake. Which one do you like? Which one do you like out of the coffees?
I like the dark roast. Yeah, I'm a dark roast, like dark
drive.
Yeah.
You don't do the espresso?
I do, but I use the dark for espresso.
Really? So I use the drive. That's all I drink.
Oh, the drive. That's the medium, right?
It's just the medium roast espresso.
Yeah. No, I tried the medium. I liked it, but I like the dark more. And then I throw it in my espresso machine, and it goes great. Works great.
No, I mean, it should work fine.
Yeah.
It's just funny, see, because that medium roast, that's a typical espresso roast in Italy.
Classic.
Right?
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
Canadians just all screw it up. You all go to the dark roast, oily, and clog up machines, and just get dark espresso. And actually, that's absolutely true. I mean, because one of my other staples is the Costco brand, right? Yeah.
The Costco dark roast, and it's oily and it's dark, and Starbucks does it.
I think Starbucks roasts theirs.
Thing.
It's a heavy roast.
Yeah. I love it though.
But you're not alone. That is a typical.
Funny. I prefer it over the Illy. I prefer it over.
See, Illy makes wicked coffee.
Yeah, I know. But and the wife drank Illy for a long time, so we had 2 tins. And then I like made her one of the Costco ones, and she was like, "Holy crap, this is so much better than."
That's so funny.
I know, it's really weird. So
that's so funny.
But now yours is so the Costco and the drive is kind of my 2 mainstays, right? So that's what lives in my kitchen. So yeah.
Oh, we'll take the pitch. Are you kidding me? Pitch away, baby. Just pitch away.
Commercial drive.
Pitch away.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called though, right? Because it's got a certain name to it. All I know is that it's the dark roast.
It's the Park Drive.
Park Drive. Got it. Okay.
I'm assuming that's what it is. The Grandview, I think, is our medium roast. The Drive is a medium roast espresso. Yeah. The East Village is a dark espresso. That's a dark roast.
Oh, wait a second. It might be.
So the East Village could be the one you're using. That's the espresso.
it might be.
We have 2 espressos, right? We have the Drive, which I like, and then we have the East Village, which is more the Canadian Vancouver. It's a little more acidic. It's a little darker.
Yeah.
It's not the one, like, none of us prefer it. Like, we made that more for, like, seriously, for the Canadian type of market.
Right.
If it's an espresso, it's East Village.
I think it's East Village, actually. Wait, how am I getting that though? Because that's not on.
I sent you one of each, but you also it's on.
Is it on Amazon?
It's on Amazon.
Okay, maybe that's what it is. I think that's what I'll go upstairs. I'll take a picture after.
No, it's cool. It's good. I mean, yeah, it shows you though the different taste profiles. That's why people don't understand. Like, everybody is coffee snob. Coffee snob my ass. You gotta like what you gotta like.
Yeah.
Right. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's no, you gotta pick the one you like, and then you gotta
whatever. And if it's not what someone else like, or who cares? I mean, do you like it? That's good. I'm happy. Yeah, you got to tell me which one it is. Seriously, I'll send you a couple for the 2 of you. For you,
East Village. It is East Village.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
See, and for me,
so funny.
I don't like it. Like, I won't use it.
I know why. Yeah, because the Park is the green label.
No, Grandview is green, right?
No, but Park Drive is dark green or forest green. Anyway,
it's also
green. And it's ground though, and I always choose the whole.
There's a bean in that too, though.
Oh, is there? Okay, yeah. Anyway, I know the one I use is white label. Yeah, so it's East Village. Yeah.
Yeah, that's even probably a little even different than the Starbucks one.
Yeah. It's got a different
There's
like
a little more acidity to it.
The Starbucks one is like straight up a little bit bitter, a little bit bitter, very strong, borderline, not quite burnt, but like right there,
Yeah, I find it more burnt.
And then the East Village is more refined. So it's kind of it's our go-to coffee when we have guests over.
That's funny.
East Village, because
you can thank the Vancouver coffee scene for that one.
Okay.
Because what happened? That's the one. Remember, we were telling you that when we developed our brand, is that we didn't like the Starbucks roast. Yeah. Because we just found them, obviously to us they were burnt. Yeah. Right. And we couldn't drink anything like a Tim's or Folgers because it's just colored water.
Yeah.
So in the city, there was a couple guys in the city, brilliant guys, who figured, listen, we can't go against Starbucks. So they came up with their own type of roast. Yeah. A little bit more acidic, citrus, whatever you want to call. I don't care what it's called. Yeah. To me, it's acidic. Yeah. But that is like sort of the staple in this city. And I think it's gravitated toward Toronto as well, where that type of flavor profile people seem to like. Yeah. We don't. So the East Village, they introduced that, I think, well into their probably third or fourth year that they were selling coffee. Okay. Right. And I remember the boys asking me, what do you think? And I said, well, listen, I mean, I know at LD at that time, there were brands that were doing similar. I said, they seem to be selling. I said, I mean, it's not, if you guys want to make it, it's your brand, do whatever you want. I don't really care. Yeah. I said, there's definitely a market. I said, it's kind of, it goes against what you guys said you were going to be. Yeah. If you were going to be more of an Italian type brand and think of the old country, I said, this is not old country. Right. This is definitely a Canadian spin. Yeah. But no, and in the end, I mean, they're probably smart that they did it because it's actually turned out to be, a decent seller, because there are people like you that like that newer, that's like a newer flavor profile, but it's popular. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty cool. I like it anyway. Yeah. So I didn't even think that I went to Park Drive because I even forget we have that one. Right. Right. No, yeah. I remember, I mean, I gravitate, because I make, long coffees or whatever you call them, right? Like long coffees or Americanos. And so like I always, I've given up on the regular coffee stuff. So I always go espresso. So no, it's not the same. It's not even the same. Yeah. It happened because I went to Europe, right? I went to Europe like 10 years ago, and then that screws you up. Every little coffee shop made good coffee, right? And you're just like, this is not what we get back home. You know what? It's like going to Hawaii, right? Like you go to Hawaii, every beach you go to is better than the last one. Yeah. Like you just can't find a bad beach. And then you go to Europe and every coffee shop you go to is better than the last one, right? Yeah.
And you're just like, after a while, you're just like, I can't.
Then you come home and you think,
yeah,
I can't drink this. Well, this is where Tim's falls apart for people who travel. Because you come back, you think, this is like just colored water. Like this stuff is
water,
shit.
right? Like it's creamy, sugary water.
Well, so double,
like sugar, right? Like if I want cream and sugar, I'll just drink cream and sugar. I guess
exactly. Right? Just have a bowl of cereal.
Yeah. That's exactly
some Captain Crunch or something like that. I mean, well, at least you get a little texture too. Then
maybe that's the new thing. Tim Hortons should open a cereal.
No, it'd fit.
Right? Yeah, it would fit. It would.
Yeah, I'm not totally not a fan of that one.
Man,
you know what I'm more interested to, and I didn't realize the kids were off because I really want to start testing, and I want to test it even. So if you get, hopefully you'll be able to help Dave out for Pink Solution. That'd be cool. Yeah. I mean, if there's a way to help Aaron out with Quest, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Because what I'd like to start, I want to see how we can drive some of these people into stores. I really want to do a couple small campaigns.
Yep.
I really want to see, like, spend with the coffee company, especially when those kids get back. I want to see if we can drive people to LD.com.
Yeah.
And I want to see if I can drive them to Amazon.com. I want to see if we get spikes.
They are all over the.
I want to see.
Yeah. Yeah, they are all over it. Like they were already. They're rewriting some of your descriptions. So we were doing keyword, keyword patterns to try and figure out what drives
the Amazon codes too.
Yeah, we'll need those at some point. Jeez. So yeah. But it's pretty darn cool. So it'll be fun. It's going to be really fun.
No, I'm pretty stoked. I'm dying to see if we can, pull it. The problem you're going to have those. You're just going to get more and more people because I just keep sending people to you.
No, I love it. Right? I really love it. Yeah.
And I send them to Shnane too. I really do. Shnane gets a lot of. Right.
Yeah.
No, just like anything. It's a fishing. You're fishing. You never know what's going to land on the hook.
You don't know what's going to stick, right? Like there are going to be. I can see people who will want to go to Shnane and people who want to hang with us, right? So it's totally different.
It might be a bit of both, even.
Yep.
It might be where, it depends on how it works. I mean, with her there, you might find that for both of you, it might be kind of cool because what it could do is it could allow for bigger projects where, because you're probably gonna have more of the contacts. What you can do is you subcontract it out.
Yeah.
So that you don't get bogged down in the everyday.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's funny because she and I were talking about, with these guys like Aaron and Dave is probably a little bit different, but when you get businesses that are in that kind of anywhere from $2 to $10 million, right?
Yeah.
A lot of it is executional, particularly at like $4 to $5 million, right? Like it's all executional. So the entrepreneur is focused on like converting, right? So it's all about sales. It's all about, but you hit 5 million, you want to go to 10, and all of a sudden it becomes, look, you need a bigger marketing play. You need a little more strategy, right? Because
all strategy now.
Yeah, because you can't go running around closing every order. You're just not going to make that 10 million that way. And so usually that's what happens, right? Is I find some of these guys and so Aaron and Dave are I think, and Dave might be a little bit further along in there, but similar in the sense where you're going, look, like you really do. You got to think about what your strategy is because you need to volume up, right? And you're not going to do that closing every deal.
You're not going to close. You're not going to do that by just getting POs here and there. You need a greater strategy.
Yeah, you got to think about what you want to do, right? So how do you spread yourself out? Like how do you scale up on the marketing side and the sales side, right? So so Shnane and I we're talking about that, and I was saying to her, there's definitely when you get to that point where I think, guys like us can help those brands as being able to go, look, like, what's the big picture? What's the big picture? I'm going to pound you until you figure out what the big picture is. And I'm going to help you with that. Right. But then when you do that, the little or critical picture of like, you got to do socials every day. We don't want to do it. Right. But Shnane and her group are crazily good at that. Right. So
that's what they do.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Where she doesn't necessarily want to maybe do what we do. She doesn't want to spend the 15, 20 hours. Of trying to get somebody there because, with her, because that's not where she bills.
Yeah.
Right. She's going to bill on execution where I can't bill there because that's not my gig.
Yeah.
I mean, my gig is to help them find people like, see, this is what the entrepreneurs who listen to this, that's what they got to, that's what we always say, but that's what networking, and all the connections are about. I'm not good at this, but I know someone who is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what you keep throwing back and forth to each other. I mean, I wouldn't tell these people, mostly because I won't lie to them, but I won't tell them, oh yeah, I can do social, and then call you guys. Why would I do that? I mean, I could, in essence, I could say,
yeah, well, you totally
I can manage it for you.
Yeah.
I could subcontract, but I don't even do that.
Yeah.
Call this person, call this person.
Yeah. Yeah.
These are the people that will help you with that.
Yeah.
Because what's the difference?
Yeah.
You got kids going to university soon. I got to get you billions.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but so it's been good. Like it's
been fun.
Yeah, it's been really fun. It's been fun. Yeah. Man.
No, I'm the same boat. There might be even another one. I've got a small one in the Okanagan that's just a really cool product line and nice people.
Yeah.
Nice people. But they've got a solid little business and it's pretty much all craft right now. So what my worry with them is, it's the same thing. They want to expand, but I'm kind of freaking out. I'm doing some costing yesterday for them. I'm thinking, oh man, the stores were to be for them.
Yeah.
Online definitively. Yeah. Even if it farmed the online out, it would be great.
Yeah.
And then you get into traditional retail and you're thinking, I don't know, man. I mean, it could be really good because the POs are there and stuff, but your profitability, it just goes right on the slides immediately.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you go from 50, 60% margins to 30, 35s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. And you don't know where it's going to end because retailers are notorious for, perpetual billing streams. It debits everywhere, right?
Yeah.
And it's like you and I said before, the pipeline fill you, everybody's excited, but you still own that shit.
No, you do. Yeah, you got to figure out how to.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. One of the guys, I just finished a launch deck for her. She's probably too early to figure out. Actually, she might be. I don't know. Anyway, you tell me. But she's got a product that goes into apparel. It's like an apparel accessory. It keeps your socks together.
Cool.
Which is kind of cool. Kind of, but it's designed to go right through the washer, right through the dryer. So you don't lose socks.
So you don't lose socks.
Yes.
Because that's amazing. Because I don't know how it happens from just one door to another door, but they're gone.
Yeah. So
and sometimes never to be found.
And so we built the pitch. I was building the pitch for her, and we got down to So I was laughing because I was thinking about you, right? So we were doing costing. And I had all these questions for her, right? And we were going back and forth in email. And finally I called her and just went, listen, what is your cost? Like what, just tell me, right? Like,
just point blank it.
Yeah. Just tell me. Right. And then she said, it's this price and this price. And I do them in packs of 10. And I was like, whoa. So all of these costs you're giving to me in packs of 10, right? Cause I'm squeezing her going, you've only got a 40 margin, right? Like you're never going to get into apparel. Like they make 100% on socks. Right? Like if you want to go, I think they make somewhere between 80 and 100 on socks, right?
Oh, and they got to make at least an 80 margin.
Yeah.
They're going to go like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Easy. I know. So I said to her, I go,
maybe even worse.
If you want to hang beside these guys, we have to figure out how to get you, like, I can't go in there with a 40, right? Like,
not gonna happen.
Like they're gonna send you away, right? And then if you want a broker, if you want blah 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 blah, just add it all up, right? So I started doing her math, and I was like, oh, I understand why this is all wrong, because you're giving me, the cost for a bundle of 10. And she was like, yeah. And I go, first of all, you're not selling in a bundle.
You don't sell them in 10s, do you?
And she's like, why? Why wouldn't I? I go, do you just want one sale? And she goes, no. I go, so what's wrong with you? Like.
Exactly.
Drop it to like 3, right?
You just answered your own question.
Yeah.
Put them in 2s or 3s, a pair.
That's what I said. So we dropped her down to like 3 units in a pack.
Perfect.
Her margin like shot right up, right? And she was like, holy crap, can I do that? And I go, you can do whatever the F you want.
Exactly.
Now,
if you want to do a 10-pack, you still can.
Yeah.
But then use that as a Costco.
Yeah.
Or maybe once in a while.
Yeah.
But again, this is not a commodity. This isn't something that I'm going to worry about buying 4 times a year.
No.
Right?
And I said,
one-time purchase for every year or so until they break, or I don't know what these things are. But
well, I mean, but the thing is like I said to her too. Look, if you've got a family of 5, right, like, or a family of 4, you want them to take one home and go, holy crap, like these are
This is
awesome,
great.
right? But then you want the other family members to start fighting over it. Look, like I've got good socks. I don't, like it's Santa, like it's Christmas season. I got Santa socks. I don't want to lose one, right? Because I'm not going to buy another pair of Santa socks.
Exactly.
But if you've got a family of 5, now you need 5 of these, but you only bought 3. So you're going back for another set, right?
Exactly.
Like it's just an expandable commodity, right? And she was like, oh, I get it, right? So we're and I was saying to her, and then she goes, well, if somebody wants a bigger pack, I guess I can do it. And I was like, no, you're not. You're going to sell the multiples of 3, like you're never breaking that 3-pack. You're just going to bundle them differently, right? So I was like showing her,
but you got to walk people through that because because sometimes they forget what they. Yeah, it's just that's hard to get around.
Yeah.
It is. That's not the fault of.
No.
That's not her fault. It's
no.
It is. It's not. You're. I don't know what the thinking process is. Sometimes I think they're thinking with their own money.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, no, I think that I think part of it is their own money. I think it's also that they're trying to be accommodating to retailers. Do you know what I mean? Like what's a retailer going to ask for? And look, what you owe the retailer is a retail ready package that is very marketable and is very saleable at the right price.
Margin and turns.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit about anything else.
Yeah.
Why do they care?
They care. Yeah. And in there, like in margins and turns is things like good packaging, good, but
obviously, but if they won't turn without that.
Yeah. Correct.
Right. So that's all that when you really boil it down, all they want to do is make money and sell it frequently.
Yeah.
Obviously, if your packaging sucks, you're not going to get the sell frequently part.
Yeah.
Right. You might get the margin part, but the margin's not any good if it's not selling.
Yeah.
Right. So really, what do they want?
Yeah.
Turn it so I can rebuy it.
Yeah.
And people keep coming back to me.
Yeah.
That's all they want.
Yeah.
And that's all you want.
That's all I want.
That's all she wants too. She just wants to make money and keep it moving.
Yeah.
I mean, 10-pack, you'd be thinking, my dear, you just the odds of you buy 1 10-pack or 5 3-packs.
Yeah.
Because that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. That's exactly what's going to happen.
So you're going to end up selling more anyway.
Yeah. And I said to her too, I go, the other thing you don't want is you sell a 10-pack. If I'm doing laundry and I got to jam like 10 fucking pairs of socks into these things, I'm going to be upset, man.
Someone's going to get hurt.
Right? Like, but if I do 3 and I come out of it going, oh, my best socks, like, you know what I mean? Like they came out alive and it wasn't a lot of work. I'm bought in. So like by the time I actually get up to 10, I'm not actually thinking about it anymore. Like I'm totally bought into the value, right? So I said, there's some psychology in this, right? So anyway.
A 10-pack, like you told her, 10-pack is like 3 years down the road when this is really popular, and give it to Costco.
Yeah. And then if you're a buyer and you're listening to this and you guys want this product, like reach out. I can hook you up.
That sounds actually kind of cool though. Anything to protect socks, like seriously. I mean, I it's funny because you're saying that because I finally unpacked, right? I mean, I'm brutal when I travel. I can have a suitcase sit on the floor literally for weeks. So when I got back from Asia, my next trip is last week, like 3 weeks later, and I finally look at the suitcase that I've been tripping over for 2 weeks. I thought, I guess I'm going to take this with me because it's on the floor anyway. Yeah. And I go through, sure enough, where the fuck did that sock go?
Yeah.
So I got two socks in the suitcase, but they're 2 different socks. And I can't find the brother and sister for them.
Oh.
Yeah, but where the hell they go?
But maybe you just brought mismatched socks with you.
No.
It's something I would do.
No, I've done it. I've done that because on Stripe one, sometimes I'm not looking.
Yeah.
And I'll still wear them. I don't really care.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, it was like a black and a stripe. Okay, I mean, still, I'm a little thick, but I'm not that thick.
Yeah.
I can manage, solid and stripe.
So it's funny. Like, thank God Kathy doesn't listen to these podcasts, right? Because I am like that. Like, I went to, like, Philly was, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
I just unpacked it this weekend. Like,
I get it. I trust me, I get it.
Like the wife, when I used to come home, she used to like, is this just going to sit there now? Like, are you going to put it, and then now she's just like, whatever,
whatever.
Like, when he reaches his threshold, then, it'll go away. Right. Like, so.
Yeah. Well, I think what it was, I thought, I need it in 3 weeks.
That is something I would
do. Why put it away? It's worth.
Yeah. That's,
Oh, that's
God,
funny.
Kathy can't listen to this episode.
Yeah, it's okay. Maybe they listen
For
to
sure.
side, but don't worry about
I know,
it.
right? Oh my,
Yeah.
oh my God. All right, that's the end of this Commerce Life. We'll be back soon with the next episode. Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed it. Give us feedback. Tell us what you think. Subscribe, like us, join us, share us, tell your friends about us. And we hope to see you next time with more commerce news.